Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. While coming at you, thoughts of the day. My hair is clean, but it's flat and boring today, so please excuse me. I know you're always totally concerned about how I look. Okay, I wanted to let you know some exciting things. First of all, Aunt Liz spent the day up here. Spencer and I went and got her an Edna, the trusty van. And I got to ride in the back. That's always fun, because I have a bed in there for camping. I'm ready to camp. Just let me roll. So, yeah, we went and got her, and she got some things out of the garage here that she left years ago. We haven't really seen Aunt Liz since she moved. She only lives in Greenville, for heaven's sake. So, at any rate, that was very nice, and she used to always make perpetual dinner. I didn't have to cook during the Aunt Liz years, so she made him dinner. Yeah, I asked her to, and she did. She's a wonderful woman. So, yeah, we, bonded and stuff, but the fun part is, for those of you excited about tomorrow's live gig, I kind of am, because, I skipped last week it was just too depressing to think of Todd in that last one. It's just, I do cry still over that cat, of course. My God, it hasn't even been 2 weeks. Okay. Speaking of cats, no, let me get to the first part first. Aunt Liz helped me with the game. We're just going to go ahead and do What's My Bag Part 2. It was just a lot easier with everything I have on my plate lately. Introducing the new cat, company. Well, my son, is in town and all that jazz. It's a lot easier to do What's My Bag, but I think we came up with some really fun things, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you know ahead of time. There aren't as many people. There's more like, it's a person, place, or a thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's the nouns. What's my bag? I'm a noun. So, okay, moving on to Marie. You know how she's been fussing wildly and wanting to go outside and hanging by the door and being a real pitta, so I took her outside on a harness. Yeah. Now, I'm the crazy harness cat lady, like Perpetual used to be, but, yeah, I thought, by God, because I was thinking, and some people commented as well about, hang on, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I'm not located in the right region. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I thought she might want to chomp on some grass, because you know how they like to do if they have a little bit of an upset stomach. So I put her on this pink harness that belonged to Louise, but we never used it on Louise. And I took her out, and it was hysterical. She actually did pretty well, I have to say. We still have that thing, that line running across the yard that Todd used to use before we let him roam free. And I clipped her on that for a little bit, but, I stood with her, and then I just took her and walked her around. And she gets real weird outdoors, ladies and gentlemen, like territorial or something. She discovered some feline excrement over by the woods, and she was smelling it, and then I thought, oh my God, that's feline excrement. So I pulled her away from it gently. I didn't freak out or anything and make her soar across the yard, I'm sure, like Bam Bam on the Flintstones. Anyhow, she started to growl a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Marie, she gets weird outdoors. So, at any rate, it worked out okay. I brought her in. What I did was, whenever we learned this harnessing deal several years ago with Todd, is you're supposed to approach them when they're in a good place, like associate the harness with something good. So when she was nibbling upon her kibbles, I slipped the harness on her, and then when we came in, she was a little upset, frankly, and I got it off of her for the most part, and then she took off in the house, but then I caught up with her, and I made it like a painless process. She just stepped out of it. There was nothing horrible associated with it. So that's the deal with Miss Marie. I took her out for a little walk, a little stroll. Yeah, so we just took Aunt Liz home. Spencer and I did, he drove again. I rode in the back and then in the front on the way back. I know that it matters a great deal to you where I ride in the vehicle. So, the game, I think it's going to be fun. I think the clues I hope they're not too hard or too easy. It's hard to find a happy medium, and as you might have noticed last time, what I do is the first one's kind of obscure and weird, and then, as I go more down the list, which I hardly had to do because you all are so brilliant, they get easier, and the last one is almost a dead giveaway. That's how I'm trying to do it. As I babble on incessantly here from my front porch, Bernard, the stray outdoor cat, has returned to the scene of the crime. He's around here somewhere. He disappeared for months and months. Now he's back. wanting food, evidently fighting with Mars at night or something, because he gets in the cat door and then we have the other cat door blocked off, so the older cats can just come through to the laundry room, and then they scratch for us to let him in because of Miss Marie. So, speaking of her, they told me at the place where I got her that I can stop by for her flea medicine and her worming medicine. They will give that to me, so I will do that this coming week. We might get Aunt Liz again and start hanging with her more, because she cooks dinner for Perpetual. No, she's total fun, and really, she really had a good time helping me with the game. So, I guess that is all, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow at 2:30 live. I hope you can make it. Boy, I hope Jordan can make it. I haven't seen Jordan, although after Todd died, he did leave a comment, and he was not sick or anything. He was just out of range for a while in terms of cell service. So that's good to know, because I was concerned because he had some, not intestinal, what's it called? Your breathing system. What the hell is it called? Respiration. Jeez, respiration or perspiration. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm done. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door and research before you judge. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow at 2:30 live, 2:30 Eastern here in the United States of America.